What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here back at Highland Brewery playing the shorts on the front nine for another putter review, Highland putter review. We have the Copperhead from Lone Star. It says it is a 3402 and it has a very faint thumb track. So thinking thumb track, thinking slightly faster, slightly overstable. I'm bringing out a stabilizer. This is Charles. Meet Charles. First off, what you may notice is that this Copperhead is a good bit larger. It's a little bit more mid-range size. So even though it says it's a 3-speed, it is more mid-range. Starting off here, this one's just going to be more for comparison. Charles will get its own time in the sun, but just to see how differently it flies for the Copperhead, especially on forehand. This is the disc that I would normally go to for some soft approaches, and so I don't want to roll this and say that it's a terrible disc because I also rolled this one. I want to have a comparison to make sure I'm doing things properly. So Copperhead, 216 down there, that little red basket. Let's just put it close, make a birdie. Well, already it just feels like it is more of a 3-speed. It came out pretty fast. All right, see if we can actually stay under par today with the Copperhead for the putter review. I think I'm gonna need to make sure that I get close on the drives because I don't know how well it's gonna putt. Starting off with par, next hole's a backhand, so we'll get to see it fly through some air, maybe go some left. Par 2, 230. It's gonna be probably a soft flex. It's still a little chilly. First couple of throws out of the car and kind of grip locked it. Grip lock that one too. There is somewhat of a fairway right there. Oh, I think that's perfect. There we go. Basket is down that right gap, 227. There's work being done here, so I'm going to be kind of quick about it. But I'm going to throw it both because it is forehand. Oh no, there's a tree there. I may have rushed those a tiny bit, and I'm a little out of breath. This one, just as far as approach disc flight goes, flies more like a mid-range. I kind of like that for an approach disc. It flies nice. So it's really interesting because it is a 3-speed, but for it to have the 4 glide, I think that's why it is so much wider than a normal putter or an approach disc size. And it's actually somewhat like puddle topped, which is really interesting that something that has more glide than average would be puddle topped. It's probably why it's wider. Anyways, hole 4, 218. Backhand hyzer around the right. If you watched the first of these Highland puttering reviews, that mulch pile is a lot higher now than when I first started doing these. Makes the shot a lot harder to see for camera. No. if I sounded slightly upset there, it's not because I expect this to be a better putter than it is. It's that I'm just trying to score well right now, and it had a chance to make it back to even. So we still have more chances though, and I think this one's gonna shine more on some of this backside of the front nine, mainly because it feels like it's gonna be on better forehand, be a better forehand disc than a lot of the other shots they throw out here. And a lot of these shape better for a forehand than they do for a backhand turnover. Like the next hole. I'm gonna try out a new angle for hole number 5. You're actually in front of the tee pad right now, so you're just gonna see discs whizzing past, but you can actually see the basket, so that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna throw the Copperhead, and I'm also gonna throw stabilizer, just to hopefully here I can throw them more close to similar so you can see the flight differences on a forehand. It was apparent to me, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the 0-2 of the Copperhead is noticeably not as stumpy as the 0-3 of the stabilizer. There's slight difference in the numbers, but for these two discs, the numbers are, I would say, fairly consistent. Good job. There we go. All right, Copperhead's back to even par. Hole 6, 260. It's in the longs, and this is one of my favorite shots to throw in the woods. It's just a soft, like slight flex. Oh, so smooth. If you can hit it right. I hit it right. Oh, that's far. That was too far. I finally hit the line right, and it went too far. Man. Copperhead. Now one down. Honestly, this disc flies so good, I'm starting to question the stabilizer. Charles, you're gonna have to fight your way in, bud. Let's be honest, unless you're actually playing a tournament, you never step up to this hole and only throw one disc. 217, it's just right there, other hillside. Copperhead and the stabilizer. Let's try to put one of these in the basket. That 0-2 came out to play there. That stabilizer. So conflicted right now. That Copperhead's flying really nice. Oh. I also might be a little bit tired. The Copperhead is 2 down right now. And then it's 2 touchy forehand holes left. Copperhead might get to 4 down, which is previously unprecedented out here. Hole 8, just shy of 200. Copperhead, then stabilizer. It is. These are flying very similar for me. This one feels slightly more comfortable for me, but it's possible that it's because it's basically a mid-range, just a very slow mid-range. So I think that this flies too similar to my Pyro and not enough like the stabilizer, and that's why I'm liking it better on the forehand. Theoretically, that should make sense, right? Mid-range, better on forehand than putter. A little bit too much turn out of that one. Stabilizer's got a chance. Charles, you gotta clutch up here, bud. Charles did not, in fact, clutch up. I'm gonna throw Charles from where he landed just to see what would have ended up there. I know of a better line for stabilizer though. That real nice flex line right there. Yeah, I mean Charles can keep a space spot for now. We'll see what happens on hold 9. Super long downhill death putt. Have you ever seen a scared copperhead? You're looking at one right here. Not that one, this one. Nope, that's not it. Oh, and that's a little long way. It's probably an easy comebacker though. So, if you don't see a putt here, that means it's a par and I moved on to 9. If you do see a putt here, that's my bogey putt. Okay, did not birdie out. Still 1 down though, still have a chance to make it a 2 down. I will say that it flies very nice, but I don't think it fits into the putter category. So I don't think I'm gonna bag it in my approach disc category. That being said, it is really fun to throw, and I'm gonna try to ace hole 4. No. I'm so tired right now. I'm gonna try to ace hole number 9. It's the last one. I can't even remember where I am on the course. Yikes. I'm doing the same thing I did on hole 5. You're partway down the fairway, but you can now see the basket, so hopefully you'll be able to see when they go in the basket. I'm just gonna give that to a Copperhead as a par. I don't want to make a putt right now. I will say this about the Copperhead once and for all. It says it's a 3-speed. I would rank it more as a 4 or possibly even as a 5-speed. It has a lot of glide that you don't typically get from mid-ranges, and so that slower speed rim coupled with the glide puts it more in the range of like a Comet. Great disc. Flies absolutely amazing. It doesn't have a space in my bag because it's in between my pyro and my stabilizer. So I'm not going to be sticking another disc in there just because I want to have another disc in there. Anyways, this Copperhead you can find at the Another Round Asheville in the used section. Until next time, guys, see you out on the course. Forget what I said about par. That Copperhead deserves a 2 down score. It actually made the putt. I gotta go pick that one up now.